It's estimated that more than 100,000 marine mammals die each year from plastic entanglement or ingestion of balloons and their strings.
Authorizes civil penalties for organized releases of helium-filled balloons.
But a new bill introduced by Councilmember Tom Hucker aims to eliminate that threat to the environment.
So why is that a bad thing? That's a bad thing because all these helium-filled balloons return to Earth. Whatever goes up has to come down, and whether they fall on our land, they fall in our watershed and drain right into the Chesapeake Bay and its tributaries, and eventually find their way out into the Atlantic.
Bill 620 would ban the release of helium-filled latex or mylar balloons. At a press conference to announce the measure, he was joined by representatives from several environmental groups who support the proposal.
Once released, balloons can travel for hundreds of miles before they burst or deflate and become litter. They're commonly made of latex or mylar and present a danger to animals who perceive them as food. For example, when balloons burst, they resemble jellyfish, the natural prey of sea turtles. If ingested, the balloons block their digestive tract, or animals may get caught in the ribbons attached to them, hindering their ability to move around and feed.
Balloons are a dangerous type of marine debris, and balloons are not biodegradable and most times are not properly disposed. So when they are released, they do land in places. They get stuck in trees, they get stuck in waterways, they land in our oceans, and they're harmful for the species and for the wildlife. They are mistaken for food, and they also, when eaten and ingested, balloons and other marine debris can lead to loss of nutrition, internal injury, starvation, and death.
Hucker's bill would penalize anyone who intentionally releases helium-filled balloons outdoors with a $500 civil penalty for the first offense and $750 for subsequent offenses. A similar bill is pending at the state level for people who intentionally organize balloon releases, and that violation would be a $250 fine. Hucker says by introducing this bill, he hopes to educate the public about the dangers of balloon releases to the environment and animals.
In the legislative process, we will certainly talk to our county agencies about having a public education campaign through this, to inform the public. We have many very, effective communication channels headed up by our staff and on the executive branch as well.
The public hearings on the measure will be scheduled this spring. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy.